Hi friends, we'll see about the topic ASTHI BHAGNAM, that is fractures. So ASTHI BHAGNAM is divided into two types. One is Kanda BHAGNAM, that is fracture, 12 types, and the other one is Sandhi muktham, dislocations, that is 6 types. So first we'll see about Kanda BHAGNAM, that is fractures, which is 12 types. So they are Karkadakam, Ashwakarnam, Churnitam, Pichitam, Asthi Chalitam, Kanda BHAGNAM, Majjanugatam, Atipatitam, Vakram, Chinnam, Patitam and Sputitam. So first we'll see one by one. So we'll see about Karkadakam. Karkadakam can be compared to transverse fracture, where Karkadakam is quoted as Sammuda Mubayato Astihi Madhye Bhagnam Grandhir Nivo Unnatam Karkadakam. Sammuda Mubayato Asti, that is hyperesthesia in both the ends of the bones, and Madhye Bhagnam, center of the fracture, will have Grandhir Nivo Unnatam, that is a tumor like appearance that will be Nivo Unnatam, that is raised. This refers to Karkadakam. So Karkadakam refers to crab. So where we'll have Karkadaka is crab, where we'll have the center of its appearance will be raised like a tumor and that appearance will be there. So next is Ashwakarnam. Ashwakarnam can be comparable to spiral or oblique fracture in a two plane. So Ashwakarnava Udgadam, Ashwakarnakam. So Ashwakarna, it will look like a horse ear, and Udgadam is projected. So in the image drawn you can see it will look like an elongated, big in appearance and projected. So next is Churnitam. Churnitam refers to comminuted fracture. So Churnitam is quoted as Sprishyamanam Shabdava Churnitam Avagachate. Sprishyamanam, that is when sparshanam is done, when palpated, we will hear Shabdam, that is crepitus will be heard. That is, and it will be in more number of pieces, Avagachate. So this is Churnitam. Next is Pichitam. Pichitam refers to fracture due to compressive force. So Pichitam Pritutam Gadamana Alpashofam. Compressive force, where we'll have Alpashofam, mild swelling will be there, and Pritutam Gadamanam, it will be extensively affected. And next one is Asthi Chalitam. Asthi Chalitam can be compared to subperiosteal fracture. So where we'll have Parshvayor Astihi Hino Udgadam Asthi Chalitam. Parshvayor Astihi. So the Asti will be bent towards its Parshvam, that is its sides. And Heenam is lowered. Udgadam is Chalitam. The bone will be bent towards its sides and lowered, and it will be projected. Next is Kanda BHAGNAM. Kanda BHAGNAM, Kandam here refers to mid portion of the stem. So it can be compared to a long bone fracture. So it is comparable to displaced fracture. So Velate Prakampamanam Kanda BHAGNAM. It moves on shaking. So displaced fracture of a long bone can be compared here as Kanda BHAGNAM, because Kandam refers to a mid portion of the stem, that is a long stem. So long bone displaced fracture is comparable here. Next is Majjanugatam. So Majjanugatam refers to impacted fracture, where it is quoted as Asthya Avayavo Asti Madhye Manu Pravishyaha Majjanum Unnatiti. So that is Asthya Avayavam. One bone pierces into the other bone's center, Madhya, and Madhya, that is center or the pith, and Pravishyaha Majjanum Unnatiti. It digs out the marrow, the bone marrow. So the bone pierces into the other bone and digs out its bone marrow, the majja. So the outflow of the marrow here refers to Majjanugatam, that is impacted fracture. Next one is Atipatitam. Atipatitam can be comparable to a compound fracture. So where Astihi Nihashotas Chinnam Atipatitam. So compound fracture refers here is it nihashotam, it will not be in contact with the shariram. So bone will be completely divided. So chinnam atipatitam. Chinnam here refers to one mentioned in Sadhyavranam. We'll be seeing it in Vrana topic, where one type of Satyavranam referred as Chinnavranam, that is cut wound, where the affected part will be completely separated from the body. So that is being mentioned here. Similar variety of that Satyavranam is this Atipatitam, that is compound fracture. Next we'll see about Vakram. Vakram can be comparable to a green stick fracture because Abhugram Vimuktam astihi vakram. So that is abhugram, that will not be separated completely, but vimukhya astihi, the bone will be bent. So that can be comparable to a green stick fracture. Next one is chinnam. Chinnam compared to compound fracture. Compound fracture because Anyatara Pashvavachishtam Chinnam. So that is one side of the bone remains intact and the other bone will be have a fracture. So that is Chinnam, that is compound fracture. Next is Patitam. Patitam can be comparable to fissured fracture where Patitam Manu Bahuvidaritam Vedanavascham. Manu here refers as small and Bahu is more. So small but many number of Vidaritvam, many number of cracks will be there. Vedana Vascham, and it will be painful. Next is Sputitam. Sputitam is also one type of fissured fracture where Shukaparnamiva Admatam Viplum Visputitam. So that is Shukaparnam is there will be a large cracks present and Admatam refers to inflated and Viplum Visputitam. So that is Shukaparnam is there will be a large cracks present and Admatam refers to inflated and Viplum there will be major fissures present in Sputitam. So here ends our Kanda Bhagnam. We'll see about Sandhi Muktam, that is dislocation, which is 6 types. So they are Utpishtam, Vislishtam, Vivartitam, Avashiptam, Atishiptam and Triyakashiptam. So first is Utpishtam. Utpishtam can be comparable to dislocation with osteocondylar fragment. So Visheshano Utpishte Sandava Ubayataha Shofo Vedana Pradurbhavo Visheshatascha Nana Prakaro Vedana Ratrau Pradurbhavati. So Visheshano Utpishtam Sandava Ubayataha. So in the Sandhi there will be friction between two articular extremities, and what will the result be? There will be shofam, swelling will be there, Vedana, pain, and Pradurbhava Visheshatascha, and symptoms specifically appears, and Vedana Ratrau, the pain will be peculiar at night. This is Utpishtam. So next is Vislishtam. It can be comparable to subluxation kind of dislocation. So where Visleshte Alpa Shofo Vedana Satmayam Sandhi Vikriya Cha. So Alpa Shofo, there will be mild swelling and Vedana, pain will be there. Satmayam, constantly pain will be there, and Sandhi Vikriya, the joint will be displaced, and so there will be a disordered function there. So that is known as Vislishtam, subluxation. Is Vivartitam. Vivartita means lateral displacement. Vivartite tu Sandhi Pashva Gamanadisha Angata Vedanacha. So there will be pain in the site of the displacement, and Sandhi Pashva Gamanam, the joint will be bent towards its Pashvam, sides, owing to a displacement of a connect bone, and there will be a Vedana, pain. Avashiptam can be comparable to simple dislocation. So Avashipte Sandhi Vislesha Tivra Rujatvam Cha. Sandhi Vislesham is looseness of the joints of the dislocated bone. So there will be looseness in the joint, articulation of joint, and Tivra Rujatvam, there will be excruciating pain, there will be severe pain. Next, Atishiptam can be comparable to polyaxial joint dislocation. Adishipte dvayo sandhyayastano ratikrantah vedana cha. So the bone will be displaced and removed away from its joint, and atikranta vedanam will be there. It will be extremely painful. So next is Triyaka Shiptam. It can be comparable to oblique dislocation. Triyaka Shipte Eka asti pashwagamanam atyartha vedana cheti. Ekam is one, asti is bone, pashwam is side. So the bone will be displaced to one side of it, and there will be atyartha vedanam, intolerable pain will be there. So here ends our Sandhi Mukta topic. Thank you.